Parashat Mishpatim is right after Parashat Yitro, right after Matan Torah, right after the climatic event of the entire history of the world, the entire Torah, everything we just said, that's Yitro. That's Parashat Yitro, we got the Torah. Now we have Parashat Mishpatim. Usually after you have such a huge high, the next level after that is also relatively high. So you figure, you know what, Hashem, He just told us the whole Torah, so now He's going to tell us probably like the biggest mitzvah. Maybe He's going to tell us about, one of the commandments. He's going to tell us about Shabbat. He's going to tell us about idol worship. He's going to tell us some real big secrets. Something big is happening. We see the Torah starts in an unusual way, where Hashem says, ואלה המשפטים אשר תשים לפניהם, כי תקנה עבד עברי 6 שנים יעבוד, ובשביעית יצא לחופשי חינם. These are the ordinances that you shall place before them. If you buy a Jewish slave, he shall work for 6 years, and in the 7th, he shall go for free, for no charge. He shall go free for no charge. Out of all of the laws we have, 613 mitzvot, thousands of halachot. Hashem, this is what you picked? Jewish slave? Didn't we just leave slavery? You're reminding us we're going to be slaves again maybe if we make certain crimes? Now you picked it? Maybe pick it next week. Pick it 3 years from now. I don't know, like right now, we just got Torah, we're so excited. Tell us about Eved. The Baalei HaMusar are trying to teach us something here. They say, Rabotai, Hashem did not go from top to bottom. Absolutely not. In fact, it's just as high, if you understand the message. Hashem told us, here's the Torah, and here are the 10 Commandments, and here's the written and the oral Torah, and the agreement, and the witnesses, and the big event. You said yes. You said I do. Good. Now let me tell you how to fulfill it. In one sentence. You want to fulfill the Torah? You want to be somebody that goes to Gan Eden? You want to be my favorite son? You want to be my favorite daughter? You want to be something special? Good. Be a Eved. You should aspire to be Eved Hashem. Not to aspire to be a stockbroker, or a president, or a mayor, or a football player, or a rapper. No. Your aspiration should be one thing. Man or woman, Jew or Gentile. You want to do what I say, you want all this whole thing, you like, oh, that, good. Eved Hashem. Which means what? Eved Hashem means a slave of Hashem. People like to say it in English, servant, because it sounds more politically correct. No, it means slave. Eved means slave. Alvai, we become slaves for Hashem. Why? He's the best owner in the world. What does it mean, slave? What does it mean, Eved Hashem? Eved en lo bchira. A slave of Hashem does not have his own choice, meaning he doesn't care about any choice of his. All he cares about is, Hashem, what do you want? What do you want me to do? What do you want? No, go do what you want. Yeah, I want what you want, Hashem. I want what you want. I don't want what my neighbor wants, where she says I should wear a long wig, but you want kisui rosh with a mitpachah, like Sarah Imenu. So I want what you want, Hashem. I don't want to go to the discotheque and have all these drinks and in Tveria with all the Chilonim over there, and the mayor of Tveria, Yimach Shimo v'zichro, that opened Tveria for Chilul Shabbat Befaresia now for the entire city as a tourist town. I don't want to go there. It looks like fun for them, but I know it's not. Why? It's not what you want. It's not what you want, Hashem. I want to be Eved Hashem. I want to go to Beit Knesset on Shabbat. I want to learn Torah with my kids on Shabbat. I want to be with my wife on Shabbat. That's what you want. An Eved doesn't say, oh, but Oh, but. No, there's no oh, but. That's what you want, Hashem? I'll find a way to do it. Please help me. I'll find a way to do it, but please help me. Really, it's all you doing it. I just have the desire. I have one desire. What's the desire? Do what you want. That's an Eved. If you had an Eved in your house, you're one of these rich people that has Eved in your house. You have a slave in your house. They like to call them different names. A chauffeur, cleaning people. They're all avadim, by the way. It doesn't make a difference. There's no shame. All of us are avadim. You work for somebody. But the reality is that if somebody works for you, and their job is to be your in-house maid, living maid, and so on. And you, Mr. Businessman, you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you have an unusual desire. You want a latte with 3 sugars. You want a latte with 3 sugars. Now, if you tell the Eved, you tell the living maid over there, listen, latte, 3 sugars. And she says, no, come on, boss, I'm tired. She going to have a job the next day? He going to have the job the next day? No. Why? He's not an Eved. He's not a loyal servant. Not a loyal servant. I'm paying you what? To do whatever I want you to do. I want you to make me coffee at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's it. That's what I want. It's not a matter of whether you agree, disagree, you're tired. No, there's no. That's what I'm paying you for. You work for a company. They say, listen, we need you to finish the reports no later than Thursday afternoon. You don't even show up on Thursday. They call you, like, hey, what are you doing? I'm on the beach, boss. What's going on? How you doing? The report. Okay, you're on the beach. That's a different story. We'll deal with you on about that, something else. Where's the report? No, I didn't get a chance to do it. What do you mean you didn't get a chance to do it? I was on the beach the whole week, actually. I was surfing. You think you have a job on Friday? No, why? You're not a loyal servant. You're not a loyal employee. You cannot have the job if you're not a loyal employee. To be an Eved Hashem, you cannot say, ooh, what? Where all these sounds we make to buy us more time. We cannot say, I don't think, and I don't this, and I don't that. No. Hashem, what do you want? The aspiration of a Jew, the aspiration of a human, should be to become Eved Hashem. What do you want? You cannot do this overnight, even if you have a desire to do it. You can't do it overnight. But if you train yourself day and night by acquiring these 48 kinyanei Torah, 48 prerogatives of the Torah, you will become an Eved Hashem. If you stop saying your opinion and just look for Hashem's opinion, you will become an Eved Hashem. If you go to the sages, you go to Chachamim, and you tell them what's Hashem's opinion, instead of deciding what you think it should be, you go and verify that what you think it should be is actually agreed upon by His best servants. You're going to become Eved Hashem. But if you decide to be the Chacham, the student, the everybody, not only you're not Eved Hashem, you're nothing. Less than nothing. Less than nothing. Why? You're using the tools that He gave you to pretend like you're something. This is a disaster that we see every single day, unfortunately. Different people that have big egos and decide that they're going to make the rules. Instead of looking into the books and looking at what the Chachamim say, what Avdei Hashem said, what are the actual servants of Hashem, what they actually said. What does the Halakha say? What does Shulchan Aruch say? What does the Rambam say? What does Rashi say? What does the Gdolei Ador say? What do they say? Why? Because they're much closer to being Avdei Hashem than us. And until we become one, we have to rely on one. And even after we rely on one, we realize we have to rely on them even more. Everybody has to have a rabbi, even the big rabbi. But if you don't have a rabbi, you decide that you're the commentary, you're the posek, you're the everything, in the end, you're nothing.